Good, happy Wednesday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, heavy rain, strong winds, knock out power for some cause flooding. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR Ray Brewer.
Dear staff of Dartmouth Hitchcock Hospital,
I want to take this opportunity to say thank you.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
I couldn't have made it without
Thanks for saving my life.
We will never forget the gift you gave us that day.
With all my heart, thank you for my life.
On behalf of everyone here at Dartmouth Hitchcock, thank you for allowing us to share in your life's most important moments. For us, that's more powerful than medicine.
This time-lapse video shows how quickly the water began to rise in this section of Maple Street in Manchester.
I have a sensor in the basement, so that started beeping, I think, around 3.
Wednesday morning, neighbors in this section of the city once again had hoses leading out to the street trying to pump out their basements.
I had probably ankle height water throughout the whole basement. Everything was floating.
Some of her other neighbors, though, were measuring the water in feet, saying it was just about a year ago that the same thing happened, leaving them with damaged appliances, boilers, and some expensive out-of-pocket costs.
It cost me a few $1,000s because the insurance wouldn't cover it all. We'd think that the city would be able to resolve, maybe put another drain in somewhere, so that we don't have to go through this every year, and we shouldn't have to be monitoring the streets.
It is our responsibility, but if they're familiar with issues, if they can help us keep grades clear throughout the city, that'd be very helpful.
The director of the Manchester DPW says it was a combination of things that led to the flooded streets and basements.
The biggest issue last night was the heavy rains, but also we had heavy winds that brought down a lot of leaves that blocked up catch basins.
The director of the Manchester DPW agrees that the pipe in this section of the city may not be able to handle the volume. He says it does double duty, serving as both storm drain and sewer. He says there are plans to separate the two, but when that'll happen, he's just not sure. Reporting live in Manchester, Ray Brewer, WMUR News 9.
Okay, that was Mr. Ray Brewer reporting. Not fun when your house gets flooded. Not fun at all. New screenings start for all U.S.-bound airline passengers. All incoming flights to the United States will be subjected to new security screening procedures, including both American citizens and foreigners possibly facing security interviews from airline employees, a U.S. government official said Wednesday. The announcement from the U.S. Transportation Security Administration comes after 5 global long U-Haul airlines, Air France, Cathay Pacific, Egypt Air, Emirates, and Lafyan said they would begin the new security interviews starting Thursday. A 6th carrier, Royal Jordan, said it would begin a new procedure in mid-January, after U.S. authorities granted RJ's request for a delay in implementing the measures. Police tractor trailer may have been following too closely in China crash. Maine State Police believe a tractor-trailer may have been following a van too closely Wednesday morning when they collided on Route 3 in China. The crash was reported around 8 a.m. near Alder Park Road. The tractor-trailer crashed into the van as the van slowed down to make a turn, police said. The tractor-trailer swerved and collided with the van, sending it into the woods. The tractor-trailer then overturned and spilled its load of plywood, police said. The van driver, Pamela Page, 49, of Palmero, was pinned in the van for an hour, police said. The truck driver, James Butler, 46, of Liberty, was not hurt. The road was closed for more than 4 hours, police said. About 60 gallons of fuel spilled from the tractor-trailer. The Kennebec County District Attorney's Office will make a decision at a later date if charges should be filed. No other information was released. And let's take a look at your stock market and see how your market closed for this evening. And here's a look at your U.S. markets, everybody. Oops, my bad. And here's a look how your markets did for today and how they closed. Icky day. Dow drops 112 points as stocks have their worst day since September 5th. U.S. stocks had their worst day in 2 months on Wednesday as a batch of corporate earnings reports disappointed investors. Concerns of raising bond yields also depend sentiment in stocks. Las Vegas shooter's laptop missing its hard drive. Let's take a listen to the video from ABC News.
Massacre in Las Vegas. Tonight we have new reporting here about those fateful 12 minutes and when police finally arrived and which teams were actually able to get there first. ABC's Matt Gutman again tonight.
Tonight, new details about those 12 critical minutes as police responded to the Las Vegas rampage. ABC News has learned that there were police officers in the Mandalay Bay Hotel securing another event when Stephen Paddock opened fire. But the hotel complex is so vast that police say officers who were across the street at the country music concert got there faster, running through the streets in that rain of bullets. One of the things that's most striking when you see this from the air is the vast distance from that suite up on the 32nd floor down to the concert venue down below. By the time police arrived, the shooting had stopped. 12 minutes after security officer Jesus Campos was wounded and radioed for help. In his first interview, Campos telling Ellen DeGeneres that he'd been sent to investigate an open door in the stairwell.
As that door is closing and it's so heavy, it'll slam. I'm walking down this way, and I believe that's what caught the shooter's attention. As I was walking down, I heard rapid fire.
The gunman shooting through his hotel room door, hitting Campos in the leg. With this new timeline, the remaining mystery is, why did Stephen Paddock do this? Now, police tell me that he was so secretive that we may never know. David.
Matt Duckman again tonight.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Also, we are learning a laptop computer recovered from the Las Vegas hotel room where Stephen Paddock launched the deadliest mass shooting in U.S. history was missing its hard drive, depriving investigators of a potential key source of information on why he killed and maimed so many people, ABC News has learned. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday night, and I'll see you back here tomorrow with another newscast. And I'll see you back here later on this evening for a news report. Good night, everyone. Bye.